Surprise, surprise. How are you guys? Kenny, hi. Andre, hi. What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. All right, we got a bit of an emergency situation, so I needed to jump on here and update you guys. Yes, good afternoon. ETH, yeah, we're going to talk about it. That's what we got to talk about. Actually, Bitcoin's the big one. All right. Whew, here's the deal. Drum playing with the opening music. Yeah, I know, sorry. Okay, here's the deal, guys. Something big time has come up, something major. We got a problem. So let me show you what's going on. Let me see if I got Webull pulled up here. Okay. Bitcoin. Here is what I want to talk to you guys about right now is Bitcoin has just crashed below the 100-day EMA. It's not coming back. Obviously, it crashed a few days ago, but it's going down. So now I think we're going to hit about probably this 42,000 mark. We're probably going to just keep on coming down here like this. And then the question is, what does it do there? Now, I want to be clear with you guys. I am not selling my Bitcoin yet. Okay? If it crashes below this 200-day EMA, I'm probably going to get out. And let me explain why. What happened is back in, I think 2017, what happened is Bitcoin ran up 2017, November of 2017, it was around 11,000. December of 2017, it hit about 15,000. And then it spent all of 2018 dropping. It dropped very, very, very slowly. And so basically, what ends up happening is I think we may end up seeing that again, is that we may end up seeing the Bitcoin start to very slowly drop over the course of, say, the entire rest of this year. So that's my concern. Now, I'm not saying it's going to, but I'm saying that's my concern. So I'm watching it, and I think that I really think this 200-day EMA is going to be a crucial level of support. If it can bounce off of the 200-day EMA at 42,000 and start going back up, we're good. I think we can get to 100,000. But if it continues to drop, it could go pretty far down. I look at what happened to Bitcoin back in this 2017 period, and we had that rise up where we maxed out up here. It was about 20,000, and then we spent all of 2018 going down. But here's what's interesting is if we look, you have this level of support here. We have this level of support here. Now, this was kind of a strong level of support. However, this was an even stronger level of support. And look at the dollar amount here at this support level, $2,989. So basically $3,000. Well, what ended up happening was that is exactly what it dropped down to at the end of 2018 was that $3,000 mark. So now if we come over here, say what is the strong support level? It's this guy right here. Let me actually draw this for you guys so you can see it. And it's going to be this support level right about here. So this is my concern, is that if we are in fact in the start of this big drop, we could get all the way down to 12,500, say a year from now. And so I'm watching this. I'm really seriously watching this. We have another support level about right here that you guys can see. Maybe a little higher, right about there. And we're right at that support level right now. Okay, so keep your eye on Bitcoin. If you guys are invested in Bitcoin in any way, shape, or form, make sure you guys keep your eye on it because we are really at critical support right now. And if this thing drops and it falls through, that, like I said, we're at one critical support level right now. The next one would be right here, based upon this tip, as well as our 200-day EMA. If we're crashing down below this, we're going to be in big trouble. So I just want to throw that out there for you guys. Keep your eye on it. Keep in mind that cryptos trade all weekend long. They never stop trading. And so you kind of have to watch these throughout the weekend if you're invested in them. Okay, before we go any further, I just want to check the comments real fast, see if we got any, let's see if we got any information here. Let's see. ETH ADA. Oh yeah, let's talk about ADA. That sucker. Woo-hoo-hoo. Love it, love it, love it. Is Elon gonna dump? Well, yeah, the 42 support. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. I know Tesla's still holding it. Anybody know what Tesla got in at? I can't remember. Anybody know? Let me know what Tesla got in at if you guys remember. Okay, let's talk about ADA while we wait for that. Okay, so let's see. Where is ADA? It's had it pulled up here somewhere. There we go. Let me get this on the screen so you guys can see it. There we go. Okay, so ADA. Guys, I'm so excited. I am absolutely killing it. This thing is just, it is just rocketing upward. It's awesome. In fact, let me go to the 1 month. Whoo-wee, look at that, look at that, look at that. Yeah, this ADA is pretty amazing. It's awesome. I actually bought ADA down here at this bottom. I got it at $1.13. Okay, I'm not a genius for picking the perfect bottom here. Okay, it's not like I'm some kind of genius. I just got super duper lucky. But I ended up buying down here at $1.13. And so, yep, I've doubled my money in, what has this been, a month? Not even a month, 3 weeks. I doubled my money in 3 weeks. Unbelievable, absolutely insane. So ADA, man, this is definitely where it's at right now. There are some people that think ADA is going to be the coin that replaces Bitcoin for Elon Musk and Tesla because they do have low cost. But I talked about the video yesterday. The energy cost on ADA isn't quite as low as it is on some other coins. Still low. It's like 0.56 or something versus, here, I'll show you how to look this up. So all you got to do is do like Cardano energy consumption, and you should get your answer in here somewhere. Okay, so this one is 6, so 0.01% of what Bitcoin uses, give you an idea. But sometimes you can get the actual in kilowatt hours. Anyway, this is kind of how I looked up all this stuff. But what I found is that Cardano is super, super low. Depending upon which coin you're looking up, Google will have the results a little bit easier to find than other coins. But Cardano is certainly good. It's certainly a good possibility. I love it. I'm not selling it. I'm holding on to this one for long term. This could, I could see this getting to be a $20 coin. I really could. If we actually go to the price chart here, which we can sort by the market cap, you're going to see just how high up Cardano is on the list and how much it's rising as soon as this loads. There we go. So obviously Bitcoin is number one. Ethereum is rising rapidly. I mean, this Ethereum could easily top Bitcoin here very soon. I could easily see that happening. Binance Coin, BNB, obviously we want to stay away from that for a little while. They're under investigations from the United States. But they do the smart contracts, and so something like SafeMoon is on BNB. And then Cardano is right there. They're number 4. So I think Cardano could surpass BNB here very soon. I think Ethereum could surpass Bitcoin very soon. I think this list could be Ethereum number 1, then Bitcoin, then Cardano, and then Dogecoin, with BNB dropping to 5th place. I really think that could happen. Tether, this is just matches the US dollar. It's supposed to be 1 for 1 on the US dollar. XRP is one that a lot of people like because it has extremely low energy usage, but it's hard to find some place you can actually trade this. Polkadot is another one that a lot of people like that's kind of up and coming. So I think the top 8 are all very, very good. They're all going to be vying for increased gains and a good spot. So amongst altcoins, I think Cardano, Dogecoin, Tether, XRP, and Polkadot are the, well, not Tether. This is just the US dollar. But ADA, DOGE, XRP, and DOT. Those four are the ones you guys might want to look at and consider investing in. I think they're all going to perform extremely well over the next few years. So let's go take a look at whatever other comments I have, and then I will show you guys my portfolio. Where is Webull? I need Webull up. Come on, Webull. There we go. Okay. Let's take a look at your comments, and then I want to look at my portfolio. All right. You sold XRP. All right. MARA and RIOT, keep in mind that both of those stocks trade mostly Bitcoin with a little bit of Ethereum. So as Bitcoin goes down, those are going to go down as well. So just be careful of those two. I actually sold my MARA and my Riot. I'm no longer in them. Shiba is a coin I've been looking into. I'm not super confident on it right now. It still appears to be more of like a meme coin. I am holding off on that one. Yeah, let's talk about Litecoin real fast, and then I will get into the other cryptos. So let's go do Litecoin. And by the way, you guys can trade Litecoin on Webull if you didn't know it. Also, while I'm going through this video, if somebody could just help me out. I've done 3 live videos so far, and I still don't know if the super chat works. If somebody's willing, if you could just donate like $1 and just let me know if that thing works, I'd really appreciate it. Let's get into the Litecoin real fast. Okay, so Litecoin actually has a very similar chart to Ethereum. I don't know if I can... So here you see we've got this rise up, down. See this? Bounce, and now this big rise up. Litecoin, rise up, down, bounce, and now this rise up. In fact, give me a minute. I'm going to set this up so that we can see both of these side by side. So I'm going to go to customized multi-chart. Give this a second to load. And then I need to unlink these, otherwise it's going to be all over the place. So give me a second on that. Okay. So now we have Litecoin here. Let's do Ethereum here. And I'll go ahead and throw a Bitcoin here. And I'll even throw Dogecoin here. Why not? Okay. So I know these charts are a lot smaller. Sorry about that. Let me get over to my daily on all of these so we can start comparing apples to apples. Okay, and so this is what I was kind of talking about as far as the Litecoin and Ethereum charts is they got this up, down, and then up, down, and then up, not quite back, and then up, not quite back, and then up. So honestly, I think if you're going to invest in Litecoin, you might as well just invest in Ethereum. If they both are excellent coins, they both have very low energy usage, and they both have almost the exact same chart pattern. Although Ethereum, once they move to Ethereum 2.0 and they go to proof of stake, this thing is going to shoot. I mean, I think it's just going to absolutely take off. So between the two, I actually like Ethereum the best. Okay, and now let's talk about Ethereum real fast specifically, because we're at kind of support on here as well. Now, I've been saying for a long time that I thought Ethereum would get back down to the low 2000s. I think we have support here at 2,500. And I think it's going to hit this and maybe drop a little bit lower at around 23, 22, somewhere around the 100-day EMA before it starts going back up again. Now, at the time, it had been rising, but I saw this drop, and that's kind of where I started predicting it. Right now, we are right at the 10-day EMA. And so if we break through this 10-day EMA and we start going down, I think we have a good chance of continuing this downward decline. And so that's kind of what I'm hoping for. It's what I'm betting on. I'm waiting on this. we have this longer term trend line right here. Let me turn off the EMAs for a second so you guys can see that. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touch points on this longer term trend line. So I'm essentially looking at this and hoping that we can in fact drop back down here. I'm just being patient on it. I want to buy it. I've got the money set aside, but I'm being patient. I'm trying to get this thing way cheaper. I don't want to be buying it way up here and then having to pay a 40% drop. Okay, let's go back over to the comments real fast and let me see what you guys got. Oh, yes, you guys, you're awesome. Oh my gosh. Andre, thank you. Timothy, thank you. Sandra, wow, €5. Thank you so much. Toby, thank you guys so much. All right, you guys are amazing. Love you guys. You're amazing. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you guys so much. Oh, wow. You guys are awesome. Okay, well, let's see. What else do we have here? Safe Moon potential. Okay, let me just talk about Safe Moon real fast. So, here's the thing. I am invested in Safe Moon. I put $150 in there, which was the minimum I could throw in. Hold on, let me just pull this up and see where my Safe Moon is at right now. It's so ridiculous. To me, this is a complete and total gamble. I just want to be very clear on that. This is a total gamble. All right, let me hold this up to the camera, see if you guys can see that. All right, that's what I got for Safe Moon. It's blurry, I know, I'm sorry. What do we got, $289? So I put, well, not quite. So I guess it doesn't like do the whole 150 when you do the pancake swap. So I've got $4 in BNB and $285 in Safe Moon. But altogether, after fees and everything, I put 150 in. I'm at 289. So that's what's going on with Safe Moon. As far as what my thoughts are on it, I think it's a total gamble. I still think it is a pyramid scheme. I have very low hopes for it, but $150, I'm willing to gamble. So there you go. That's my thoughts on Safe Moon. I don't recommend you invest in it unless you are completely and totally willing to lose all of your money. So that's that. Let's keep going. All right. Andre, thank you for adding to my life savings. Yes, sir. Let's see. Well, no, stop jumping. Let's see. Sorry, I'm scrolling through the comments. Want to make sure I don't miss anything. This is not my real name. Yeah, you know, you got the great point. That's what I'm so concerned about. I don't want to sell anything because crypto does that. They have these 20, 30% drops and they start jumping way back up. So I hate to sell because you just never know. It's very, very, very volatile. So you really got to have diamond hands when it comes to crypto. Tesla bought 48,000 Bitcoins between 30,000 and 40,000. Okay, so yeah, so I don't know. Maybe Elon isn't going to let it drop much below 42. Maybe he'll send out another tweet and send it back up. We'll see. That's one thing. So I know one of you guys had asked me about the crypto markets and could we manipulate them or whatever. You got to understand this. Stock market is highly, there's a lot of rules behind the stock market, okay? And so when it comes to the stock market, you can't do all this market manipulation. It's illegal. But on the crypto market, there are no rules. It's decentralized finance. It's, you know, that's the whole point of it. And so because there's no rules, it's very easy to manipulate if you have a large following like Elon Musk does. So yeah, Elon Musk, you just never know what that guy's going to do, but he can absolutely manipulate the markets. And that was the whole point of the video that I put out the other day was when it comes to the markets, the crypto market specifically, is that Elon may have tanked Bitcoin, but he caused all of the other altcoins to go up because now everybody's saying, okay, what is he going to announce? Is it going to be Dogecoin? Is it going to be Polkadot? Is it going to be ADA? Is it going to be, you know, XRP? Like, what coin is he actually going to select as an alternative to Bitcoin? So that's what we're all waiting to see. So that's why I think he just caused all the altcoins to just absolutely shoot up. Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh, and by the way, guys, Meet George is the one that let us know about the pricing on the Tesla Bitcoin purchase. I just got done doing a quick interview with Meet George. So I just want to let you guys know that Meet George is going to be featuring myself, a bunch of other YouTubers. I love his channel, by the way. What Meet George does is he actually interviews successful and interesting people. And that's the entire point of his channel. It's all interviews. It's really cool. You get to see a lot of really cool guys. So Meet George, if you could just throw a comment up real fast, give people a link to your, well, I don't know if you can put a link in there, but just give people your channel name and go check out Meet George. He's got a really cool channel. All right. ETH going back. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else we got. You know, it's funny. Every time we get, I start telling people that I think, you know, stock or crypto is going to go down. People are like, "You're an idiot. You're stupid." Blah blah blah. And then when it does, a lot of times those people are nowhere to be found. I've tried to like go back into old comments and like respond to them, like, you know, kind of like a remind me thing, and they're gone. People delete their comments or whatever. Look, the rule of the game is patience. In the stock market and in the crypto market, you've got to be patient. Patience will make you a millionaire. Don't chase, just be patient. If you're patient enough, I'm sure a lot of the people on all these high growth stocks that were buying them by February and thought they were never going to go down are hating themselves right now because they weren't patient. So I'm telling you guys, just be patient. You will be able to buy some dips. Nothing goes up forever, ever. Let's see what else we got here. I'll talk about NEO in a minute when I get to my portfolio. ETC I've talked about in other videos. Nothing's changed there. Chainlink I don't know anything about. I haven't researched it, so I can't talk to you guys about that one. TRX I'm still looking into. I know it's kind of up and coming, but I haven't made an opinion on that yet. Let's see. Oh, thank you for the $5 donation. I apologize. I'm not sure how to say your name. Is it Miss Leek Tesfa? It's my best guess. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let's see what else we got. Just scanning through these comments right now. I don't want to miss anything. Cardano on Webull. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm going to reach out to Webull and see if they can get Cardano on the website. I've already reached out to them about a few things that they've actually implemented. So it's one of the benefits of being an influencer with them. I will reach out to them and do my best to get them to get that added. Let's see what else we got. Pilot, thank you so much for the $5 donation. I really appreciate it. You're amazing. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, I think that's going to do it. Let's get into the portfolio so that we can start talking about that. Let me start with my crypto. Now, my Cardano is not on here. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see it. Hold on. There we go. Okay, my Cardano is not on here because the way that Ledger works is you have to have it in a separate wallet. But my Cardano, I bought about $1,000 worth of it. It's doubled. I've got about $2,000 worth of Cardano at this time. In addition, Dogecoin, I have purchased about $2,000 of Dogecoin. I'm up to about 2,500. My original 1,000 doubled, and then I bought another 1,000. So right now I'm up about $500 on my $2,000 investment. Stellar, I'm up about $300 on that. That's XLM. And then Bitcoin, I'm down on. Not bad. Down 150 bucks. Don't really care. So overall, I am killing it on the cryptos. And I've only got 4 different cryptos. Well, 5, I guess, because I have SafeMoon, which is also nearly doubled. So it has been going great on my cryptos. I wish my stock portfolio was doing the same. Seriously. Let's see if there's any more questions on cryptos, and then we're going to get into stocks. So let me, let's pull up Webull one more time. Let me get this up. There we go. All right, let's see if we got any other questions on cryptos. Yeah, one thing about buying on Robinhood or Webull I'd want to let you guys know about, when you guys buy cryptos on Robinhood or Webull or any broker, you don't actually own the coins. You're just trading the price of them, okay? The broker is the one that actually owns the coins. Same thing with fractional shares. When you buy fractional shares, you don't actually own fractional shares. You're just trading the price action. So keep that in mind. If you think you're actually buying coins, you're not. You're just trading price action. The only way to actually buy coins is to buy through an exchange such as Coinbase or Crypto.com. Personally, I prefer Crypto.com because on Crypto.com, they have, first of all, you get 30 days of free buying. So all your buys in your first 30 days are free. And I think you max out at like $50,000 in free buys. Second reason I like Crypto.com is because after your 30 days, you have much lower fees than Coinbase charges. So I like to save money. That's why I chose Crypto.com. If you guys want to sign up for Crypto.com, I do have a link for Crypto.com down in the description of this video. You can go in there and check that out. All right. We're done with cryptos. Let's go talk about my portfolio. So I'm going to pull this up, and you guys are going to see some pretty big changes. Again, every week I make trades. So BCRX is my pharmaceutical that I was going to sell, and I just didn't get to it because unfortunately I was in the middle of a bunch of other stuff. So I'm seriously, oh no, I take it back. I was going to sell it. I looked at the chart and decided against it. So the reason I decided not to sell this is because we are getting a little bit of a rectangular pattern here. And what I'm hoping to see is a rectangular breakout. And so this is kind of the rectangular pattern that we're seeing on this. So my hope is that as we go along, we'll break out above this rectangular pattern and start going up. And then we're also pretty close to a nice level of resistance right here. And so my other hope is that we are able to break through above this. So I'm hoping on BCRX we break out above the rectangle pattern, and then we break above $14, and then we can just keep going up. So still holding that one. And let's go on to the next one. Beam Global. This is one of my higher conviction plays as far as the Democrats being in office and as far as alternative energy. I think Beam is going to do quite well, so I'm holding on to that one. BNGO is another one. I originally bought BNGO at $7, and then it broke through support. I waited. I was patient. I bought more at $5, and then now my average cost is $6, and now we're at $5.40. So if this keeps going up, I should be able to get above my average cost here pretty soon. I'll show that to you guys on the chart, what I did and how that all kind of worked out here. So what ended up happening is we were up around, I saw this rise up, okay, or maybe it was over here. Yeah, I think it was over here. And I was like, okay, we've already had this. This was a level of support with this touch point, this touch point, this touch point. I was like, cool. We got here again. I said, this thing's about to bounce. So I ended up buying right around $7, and instead it crashed through. And I said, we're up here, and I said, no, this is going to get back down to the 100-day EMA. And I ended up buying somewhere around here, like $5, $5.20 somewhere. We actually ended up dropping all the way down to the 300-day EMA, which shocked me. But I think we're done. I think this is going to start going back up. We may hang out in this area in sort of a consolidation area for a little while, but I really think this one's starting to go back up. So I'm pretty confident on BNGO. So I've got that one. Citigroup, this is one of my banking stocks that I bought a few weeks ago to prepare for some high interest, and we're up 8% on that. Morgan Stanley is another banking stock that I'm now up 13% on. These two, ERX and GUSH, are my energy plays. I didn't know a lot about the energy sector, so I just bought ETFs. And I have my 2-time leverage ETF on oil and gas and my 2-time leverage ETF on energy overall. And one is up 10%, one's up 8%. I bought both of these last week. Well, the week before. I guess last week's over. Okay, NEO. Let's talk about NEO real fast. So let me pull up the chart. And this is going to be kind of interesting. Okay, so NEO had this long support level, kind of like BNGO, where it had this long-standing support level at around 35 bucks. And it actually broke below it, which totally shocked me. I bought my call option when it hit 35. I was shocked to see this thing drop below and hit the 300-day EMA. I don't see this going any lower than 30. I absolutely do not. It might, right? Because the chart was still kind of bearish on Thursday. But on Friday, I don't know if we can zoom in here. You guys can see this. Obviously, we had the rise in the RSI. But more importantly, we had a slight uptick on the histogram in the MACD. So when I see an uptick in the histogram and MACD, if this sustains, if we get another uptick on Monday and another uptick on Tuesday, that is a very early sign that this is bottomed out and is starting to turn around. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm really hoping that this 300-day EMA was the bottom. We're going to start upticking slightly, and then I think we're good. We're good to run. So again, that's what I was talking about. The short interest has gone down on this, so I feel really confident on that one. Okay, before we get to the last of these, let me just take a quick peek at the chat and see if we're missing anything here. Yeah, I'll talk about CCIV too, sure. Give me a minute on that one. All right, yeah, we'll get to NNOX. So I'm going to get there. Let's go to, let's see, what's next? Okay, next, well, I just got done talking about NEO, so let's talk about CCIV, and then we'll get back to NNOX. Okay, CCIV. Oops, that's not CCIV, that's CCI. By the way, I'll let you guys know a little secret. Sometimes I mistype stock symbols and end up finding like other stocks I think are good to look at. Okay, so CCIV, this is almost identical to NEO. Broke below the 200-day EMA after bouncing, and then we hit the 200-day EMA, bounce, and now we broke through. It looks like very similar to NIO here, where we kind of bottomed out. We have a slight rise on the histogram, rise on the RSI, and then possibly we're going to rebound and go up from here. I said before, anything under $20 is really cheap on CCIV. I still believe that. I have CCIV in my other longer-term portfolios. I don't have it in this portfolio because this is one I trade with, and I'm not trading CCIV. I'm just holding it long-term. Okay, NNOX. Let's talk about this guy. So, this thing kind of scared me a little bit when I saw this gap. I'm not going to lie. In case you guys don't know what's going on with this, why it happened, some news came out. And basically, the news was, well, I won't read it to you, but I'll just tell you guys. Supply chain issues. So NNOX is trying to both build out some of their single imaging machines, and they're more importantly trying to build out the prototypes and get approval for their multi-imaging x-rays. And the parts that they need to actually build those are backed up. China, they're having trouble getting those from China. They're saying it could take up to 6 months to actually get those in. And so the problem right now is that NNOX is experiencing the same supply chain issues that pretty much every country across the world is experiencing, and that's what's really dropped the price. However, we all know supply chain issues are going to resolve themselves eventually. We also know that the market is forward-looking by about 6 months. And so I think as soon as we start seeing signs of the supply chain issues turn around, that we'll see a rise in NNOX as well. It might take a while. We obviously were very sold on the RSI down here. We started to go back up. We're starting to go back up on the MACD. This may have been the bottom, may have dropped more. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to NNOX short term. I'm very much long-term minded on this stock. I did buy more NNOX to dollar cost average down, just to let you guys know. And if I had any more money, I'd buy some more, but I don't. I've got my average price down to 30 bucks at this point, and I'm probably just going to hold it there because this is a massive portion of my portfolio. 20% of my portfolio is in NNOX. So I doubt I'll be dollar cost averaging down anymore. Okay, PLUG, Plug Power. This one is another energy play that I think will do well with Biden and Democrats. I'm going to pull up the chart on this guy real fast. We obviously had this rise, and then see this big green candle? That was one of the ones I was telling you guys about where the short sellers are starting to cover, and we're starting to see that. And so That was one I was like, what is going on with this? So I started looking into it, and I'm finding a lot of shorts starting to cover these high growth stocks. QQQ, this is, and VXX, both of these, QQQ, VXX. I bought both of these on Friday, about an hour before the close. And what these are, this is a QQQ, which is the NASDAQ ETF, and then VXX, which is a volatility ETF. As the stock market goes down, volatility goes up. And so if I pull up VXX, you guys can see that, is when we had that big sell-off on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, volatility went up, VXX went up. As we had a sell-off on, or as we had a rebuy, the rise on Thursday and Friday, it came back down. And so I think that this entire market correction is just starting. I think that the last 2 days, Thursday and Friday, were quite possibly a bear trap, or sorry, a bull trap, or what's known as a dead cat bounce. And I think that the stock market is going to continue to go down. And as a result, I think that this right here, we're just going to bounce right off of the 21-day EMA. We're going to continue to go back down. That's what I think is going to happen with the market. And so I think this was just a dead cat bounce. I think it's going to keep going back down. So I bought a put option on QQQ, and I bought a call option on VXX. Those are my hedges against a drop in the market next week. And then I did buy a little bit of gold, as I told you guys I would. I bought UGL, which is a leveraged gold ETF. I'm up 1% on that. And then I bought, I'm just holding super long-term SENS and TTO up. Okay, that's everything on that. Let me go check our comments, and then we're going to end the video. Make sure I didn't miss anything here. Let's see what we got. Let's see, BNGO, Internet X, Xpeng, LI. I'm not going to talk about those. I'm going to refer you guys to Stockmo on those. He's definitely the expert on Xpeng and LI. I know he talks about that in pretty much every other video, so I recommend you guys go watch Stockmo for that. Let's see. Wait for a pullback in ADA and then jump in. I think that's a really good idea if you're not already in it. SOXL. I haven't looked specifically at the semiconductors in a while. I think people are expecting the shortage to end, and so it may be going down. Let's see. Who's my favorite YouTuber? Me. Stock mode, buys. Yeah, well, you can do that when you got 400,000 subscribers and making a ton of money. Good for him. I congratulations to him, man. You know, he's a huge success. I just wish him the best. Let's see. Okay, that pretty much does it. All right, guys, I really appreciate you guys. We're going to end it right here. If you guys want to get some free stocks, make sure you sign up for Webull using my link in the description below. I also have a link over here. Well, it's not a link, but the text over here so you guys can see what that is. But down in the description below, I do have a link to Webull. When you sign up and deposit just $100, you'll get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850. And they're also going to give me 1 free stock, so it helps you out. It also helps the channel out. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe, click the bell icon, click all if you guys haven't done so already. Hope you guys have a lot of success trading, and I will see you guys on Monday.